What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to show you how to make quality liveries like this by yourself completely for free. All you need is Blender. You don't really need to know how to use Blender because it's very easy, and I'll show you. Whatever car you want to use, you apply the body kit you want to use. Wheels don't matter, interior pieces don't matter. I recommend picking your car color, the color that you're going to want, on your livery. So, for instance, I'm gonna want mine probably white, right? BA FF gloss. That's what I want it. And I typically, just so you can't see, your car color through your fenders, I'll make that black. Right, so we got white, BA. Now you're gonna need to apply layers, like vinyl layers. I apply layers because I use another program called paint.net to apply my carbon. Sometimes when I do hoods or roofs or trunks or whatever else, mirrors, I just apply carbon in paint.net because it comes out better than it does in Blender. As you can see, this gray line here, you'll have that if you don't do the back and front. And then you can also do windows. If you want to do window stickers or whatever, you need to apply a tint via vinyl to the windows. Otherwise, those will show up invisible. And then put it on the windows only. And then bring down the opacity until it's see-through. But if you go too light, it'll show up invisible, so don't go too light. Okay, so now that you've got your car painted, you've got your vinyls on it, both on the body and on the windows. Now we need to dump the car. So with Kino, you need Kino. F4, tools, car dumper, dump full model and livery. Click that, wait for it, M3 E36 mesh, and cars dump. Now you can close CarX, and we need to find those files. So you go into your CarX directory, go into Kino, and then you go into your mods, KN, you find car dumps folder. Bam, there it is. We got our materials, our textures, and our mesh. I drag it onto my desktop. It's easier for me to access. Now, this is where Blender comes into play. So we go into our Blender, delete this box. There we go. Into Blender, delete the box, file, import wavefront OBJ. Now we need to find the file. I put it on my desktop. BMW M3 E36 mesh, import. And there we have it. Now, I get rid of this model miscellaneous. I hide it just because you can't paint on those. So you can't paint taillights, can't paint headlights, right? Next, we need to apply our materials, right? So we're going to be focusing on model paintable body and model paintable glass. Click this little drop down arrow. Click on this red ball. Now you'll come in here, surface, base color, click base color, image texture, right? Image texture, then click open. Now we have the textures on our desktop, right? Bam. There it is. Click that, open image. Now your textures are all set for your body. Now we have to do it for the glass. Drop down arrow, material paintable glass, base color, image texture, open, go find it, There it is, our windows. Open. Bam. Now click on body again. Okay, all of our textures are applied. Now we need to UV edit, and then we'll move on. So next, up here where it says layout, modeling, blah blah blah, you click UV editing, and then you just press A on your keyboard for all. Bam. Next, click texture paint. Bam. Now you have it. You have your tinted windows and you have your paint of your car body. So if, for instance, if I put down the layers in CarX, the vinyls, if I made them red and cover the whole car red, the car would be red. You know what I'm saying? Or windows, you know, if I did red windows, windows would be red. Okay? Now, you've got two views, right? You've got the regular view there, and then you have your AIO. Okay? Which is, you know, it just sprawled out. Both will help you very much. Okay? We'll use this probably later on in the process after I show you the paint.net stuff and how I apply my carbon to my hood and stuff like that. So for now in Blender, we'll just be focusing on this view. Okay? Now, make sure to do this, okay? So we're kind of like stenciling stuff over, you know, so that's the best way I can explain it actually. But basically, you want to come over here to your color picker under brush and brush assets. Come over to your color picker. Now, instead of being black, you want it white. Okay? So this little swap colors wheel, you want white. Okay? No matter what color sticker, whatever you're applying, always white. Okay? Next. Click texture, right? New. And then you need to find, you know, whatever sticker or photo you want to apply. Okay? So I just have a bunch. Okay? So I'm going to go into my stickers. And I'll just do some random stuff so we can get through this, but we'll do this 326 design because it's blue. Okay, so now you're probably like, oh, where is it? Okay, next you got to come up to where it says tool, click tool, scroll down where it says texture, click that. We're in texture, right? Mapping stencil, right? And you have it there, right? Oop, undo that. I have it here, but it looks goofy, right? So click image aspect. There you go. Now, to make the image larger or smaller, you hold shift and right click. You can make it bigger or smaller. If you hold control and right click, you can spin it, turn it, whatever way you want to. If you don't want to do it that way, you can always come to angle, right? There you go. Now, to apply this, make it a little smaller. Bam, turn it, bam. For, I guess, worded stuff like this, just like in CarX, some of the stuff, when you paint it on one side and you mirror it to the other side, you know, it's going to be backwards, right? But say you have a picture and you're able to do that, it doesn't matter, right? You'd come down to symmetry here and you mirror it on the x-axis, okay? So this x-axis, when you click X here, it goes to both sides of the car, right? So for instance, if I did it with a mirror on the driver's side to the passenger side, right? You just hold down right click over this, it's applied, see? Now, see how it's backwards? Yeah. So, to undo that, Control Z, right? We'll untick mirror, apply that. Bam, not on this side. So we'll come to the side. Sure, right there. Bam. Right? See? Good to go. Now, for instance, if we found just like a regular picture with no words or whatever, right? So say we were gonna do this anime girl, right? So we gotta make a new texture for the new sticker, right? So for another sticker texture, right? Click this file, open image, settings, top one, open image, pick your new sticker, right? So we'll do this one. Okay, now we have to go back up to tool and then just re-click image aspect. Bam, there you have it. You can put your angle back at 0. Shift right click to make it bigger. Right? This is just for show, but say you have an image, you know, and you want it to show up like this on the glass and on the body, right? Super easy. So we'll mirror this because it doesn't matter which angle it's facing. Mirror it, apply it. Bam, bam, bam. Now our head's gone, okay? So we have to go over here to the top of our list. This little, I don't know, finish line flag, need to put that on the glass. So you just click that little dot. Now we're painting on the glass, right? So bam, right click, apply it, all set. Oh, I didn't do mirror. Mirror. Mirror and redo that. Bam, now we're set. Okay. So say you're done with your livery or whatever, and you, I don't know. I go into paint.net to apply my carbon, so I'll show you guys that. But in order to save this, right, you need to save the glass and the body, okay? So we'll start with the body, click that little arrow. Now you come in here, and you do not just go to file save, okay? You click image, save as, okay? And then color depth right here, 16, compression 100%, right? Now our file name is texture body, so it'll just save over this, okay? Save as image. Okay, that's all set. Now we need to save our glass, same thing, image, save as, 16, 100%. Compression, texture glass, save as image. Now, I'm going to keep this open because, you know, you could come back to it afterwards. Say you put carbon on your hood and, I don't know, you want to come back to it and put something over it. Okay, so we've got this. There's our car. I'm going to open it with paint.net. Bam, there we go. Now, it's white on white, can't really see what's going on, so I'm going to add a new layer. Bam, grab my paint bucket, and I'll make that layer orange. Okay, orange layer. Grab it, bring it down, put it underneath. Now we can see what we're doing, right? Now, Control D, deselect. Okay, now paint.net is super easy when it comes to applying images. All you do, grab your picture that you want. So I throw my carbon in here, so I have a carbon texture. All you do is drag and drop it on your screen. Add it as a layer. There you go. Right. Bam. Now, like, well, what the heck? It's gonna cover everything, right? No. So I grab background, put background before the carbon texture. Zoom in with control in your scroll wheel. Grab the rectangle select, and now we have to crop everything out of this that we don't want carbon, right? So grab this. Oops, wrong one. Hold on. You got to make sure whatever you're deleting, you have it selected on the right hand side. Okay. So again, rectangle. Bam. Delete. 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 Zoom in. We'll just get a little more of that just in case. I think these are the vents, but I'm not gonna fix that. We'll leave them car color, I guess. Bam. Okay, now you can do this on the hood, whatever other parts you want. Okay, so we've got that saved. Now, make sure, okay, make sure you get rid of the underlying layer. Okay, so get rid of that. Now, the carbon has to be over top of your AIO, like this. Otherwise, it won't show up. Okay. File, save as. Now, you're going to want to save it as a PNG, not a PDN, PNG. That way it saves back over your file here. Okay. Save. Do you want to confirm? You want to replace it? Yes. It's going to ask, just click OK. Flatten. Bam. There we go. Now, say we wanted to put something on our carbon hood now, right? So all you have to do is reload the texture, okay? So for our paintable body, right? Come down here, click that little button, find our texture here. It's under our base color. This is our texture. Right, click the file, and again, our AIO is on our desktop. Click that, open image, and there you go. There's our carbon. Right, and then again, if you wanted something on the hood, right, want something on the hood like this or whatever. Again, I'll just redo this. But texture, find whatever you want. We'll do that one, sure. Find whatever you want, right? Tool, image aspect, take mirror off. Otherwise, if I paint this on this side of the hood, on this side of the green line, it's going to show up on that side. So this girl, you know, whatever. Anyway, so apply it. Bam, 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 bam. All set, right? There we go. Now, we're done, okay? So, we didn't do anything new to the glass, so we don't need to save that. So, image for our body texture, image, save as, 16, 100% compression, save as image. Bam, we're done. You can save it if you want to. I'm not going to. Okay. Can get rid of this. So now you got to throw it back into CarX, right? How do you do that? Well, you go into your Kino, right? Into your Kino, mods, cane base. There's your car dumps. Do not put it in car dumps, okay? You come down to visuals. Livery template build, because we're building a new livery, right? And this is where you throw all of the files besides the mesh. You don't need the mesh anymore. So you grab your two textures, your two materials, and you throw it in to your livery template builds. Okay, so it's in here now. Now, to apply these, you go back into CarX. Once you're back in CarX, all you have to do, F4, you find your Visuals tab, click Visuals, Livery Templates, click that, and Template Constructor, because we're making a new livery, right? Template Constructor. Okay, so now we're in here. You have to find your body texture. Okay, so it's for the M3 E36, so we can just type in E36 to find it, right? So texture body is the one we want. Bam. Now we need to find a window texture. Same process. Texture glass for our windows. Now we're gonna apply our materials. So body material for E36. The only reason you would need to apply materials is, say, if you're doing like a matte or a satin, right, paint style, you would need to apply materials. If you just want a gloss or whatever, you technically don't need to apply the materials, but I do regardless. Okay, so material body E36, bam, window material E36. Material glass, right? Then you click bake, and I'm gonna name it, I don't know, test. Okay, BMW M3 E36 test. You save it, all good. Press the back button. Now load template, and there it is. BMW M3 E36 mesh test. Click that, and it's applied. Now you're all set. Now you can just close and you're good, right? Now, say you want to change something, right? Vinyls. Well, you're SOL, okay? You'll have to go back into Blender and change that or make a new livery. So that's a downfall, right? But say you wanted to, you can change your wheel color, you can change your rotor color, you can change the underlying body color of the car, right? Not the actual white body color, but you can change the mirror color, you know, stuff like that. Okay. So that's pretty much it. It's just real quick, easy tutorial on how to do stuff like this for free. Okay. You won't be able to do Chrome, you know, like Chrome tribals and stuff like that. You won't be able to do that. If you try to find a Chrome sticker, you know, say you found a Chrome sticker and you're in a Trident and Blender, that's not gonna work. It's gonna show up white when you get it in game. Won't work. You'd need Photoshop or Photo. I think it might work on Photo P maybe, and then I believe you need Substance Painter as well. Now, Substance Painter is like $200. And then Photoshop is what, like $22, I believe. So, unless you find those a different way, you know. But anyway, that's how you do it. Super easy. You can make sweet liveries, you know, like this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you later.